minutes since our last live stream. We've got the puppies playing over here. Hi guys. Hello. We got a bowl of some corn here. We're gonna go feed the pigs. I think I want to give the treats to Jason, the boar, because I feel bad because he's kind of isolated. Here, we're actually gonna turn our Wi-Fi off so that when we get too far, turn the Wi-Fi off now so that when we get too far, we don't lose signal on you guys. So now let's leave the puppies behind me. Hi puppies. Hi Lily. And let's go see the pigs. We'll start with Jason. I want to give him these corn husks, and we'll give the other ones their hogs feed for the night. And yeah, we're just out here at White Pines Homestead. We're doing our evening chores. It has been a little while since we've been live streaming just because we've been making so much progress around the homestead. Jason. Hi, Jason. Here's the boar here. That's Jason. I got some corn husks for you, buddy. Here. Come on. What's that? What's that, buddy? Here, big guy. What is that? So that's Jason. And these are some corn husks from supper. Just checking it out, having a little snack. Hi, Jason. Yeah, there you go, buddy. I'm gonna dump the rest over here for you, big guy. All the other pigs are hearing me. I don't want to make them fight though. I only have so many. So I'm gonna dump them all for you. And then I'll get the other pigs their food. Here, Jason, what about the leafy greens? You like that? What do you like, Jason? Here, I'm gonna dump your food for you up here. Okay, there you go, Jason. You can have your pickings of some fresh greens, and then I'll also go get you some hogs feed. I see you still got some out down there. Yeah, this is Jason. He is our breeding boar. I'm gonna wipe the camera. Give me a second, guys. A little dirty. Okay, there. This is Jason. He's our breeding boar. We are going to probably breed him in like January with two of the female pigs, and then they're on the other side here. And yeah, hi Jason. I'm gonna leave you so I can go get some hogs feed. Here's some of the other pigs eyeing me up, thinking it's feeding time. They see me, but I'm gonna come bring you guys some food. So stay there. I've got the electric fence wire up. So if you guys see and you're wondering why aren't the pigs coming out, it's because they are respecting the wire. I have this little light here. Oh, I just heard one touch it. This thing here should light up, but I'm not seeing it light up right this second. So there is possibly a branch or a tree or maybe even just too much grass. I know the electric fence is on though. So let's go get them their hogs feed, and then you guys will get to see the feeding frenzy as they all come running towards me. Hope you guys are having a fantastic night. It is a beautiful July day here. We've got the flowers in the field here. We got the chickens all doing chicken stuff, hanging out on the roof of the coop, and chickens out in the yard. Got the ducks. The ducks are all having a great time. Batman, how you doing? We got all the animals doing their thing. A couple goats breaking into the chicken area. Hope you're doing well, man. We are just doing the evening chores. I gotta wipe the camera again. It's dirty. There, that's better. Just doing the evening chores. Gonna grab some hogs feed right now and then go in with the pigs. So my wife, yep. Okay. I got a pail of hogs feed here. So let's bring that. And Batman says, good, how are you? I hope you're doing well too, bro. We're doing great. Can't really complain. When I came home today, my wife and kids were out on the lake. So I hopped on a kayak and joined them for a paddle. And then we had supper, and now it's just time for evening chores. Work has been busy. Work around the homestead, work on the job. Let's spin you guys around, but not busy in a bad way. Hi, pigs. I'm coming in with you. So don't eat me, okay, guys? This is probably right here. They rooted up, and the electric fence is touching the dirt. That would definitely be enough to make it not work properly. Okay, pigs, let me dump some food for you. Ugh. Save enough for Jason. There, sorry guys, that was a little rough. Here's all the pigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got this, I got this electric fence there. You can see exactly where they till it all up. You can see the difference between how lush it is. And I opened it up way into this section of forest back here. Ooh, let's just sneak back here. And you can see how fast they're tilling this up already. So the line used to go there, and now I've opened it up to here. And then eventually I'll just keep pushing them further and further back along this fence line. And here's all the little baby chickens, the poults. Hi chickens. Hello baby chickens. And well, that's nice. I hope your chores end up pretty nice. Was that your first person that started talking? You? Yeah, you are the first person of the night who is chatting with me. It's a quiet crowd tonight, but we're just getting started. We got the ducks, the goats, the donkeys, everyone. Hello, chickens. We hatched these guys all from eggs. This one's got some pretty amazing coloring on her. There's another black one right there. But I'm a fan of this black and brown. Hi guys. Okay. So we got the pigs there. I got to give Jason his. So I give Jason a little more food than I do all these pigs, because these pigs have access to all the forage in the forest, whereas Jason is more penned up. And so let's just hop over the electric fence line. And I got to clear off this again. That's just the ground wire, so that's okay. Okay. So yeah, let's give Jason his feed. Kill the mosquito on my finger, or the beetle. And I hope more people start talking soon. Either way, at least I get to chat with you. I hope you're having a good night. What do you do? How do you go to school? Do you work? What are you up to? Okay, let's give Jason this feed here. Jason, I'm gonna give Jason the hog's feed. Let's try to set you guys down maybe like this. And we'll prop you guys right there. Hi, Jason. As I throw his feed. Oh boy, let's try to set you guys up, something like that. Here, Jason, I'm gonna toss this into you. There you go, buddy. There you go. So he's got some fresh greens and some browns. He should be happy. Shawnee, how you doing, Shawnee? 'Tis the growing season. I hope your garden is looking fruitful. Ours is starting to sprout a little bit of everything. Shawnee's the resident gardening expert. Guys, go check her out on YouTube. Check out her channel if you want some gardening tips. Let's go walk past the puppies and over to the garden. We'll put this pail down. I'll show you our garden setup. It is nothing fancy. We have been focusing the last 2.5 years on animals. So we're just starting the garden now. At our previous house, we had a large garden back when we didn't have animals. But yeah, my wife is going to be plenty happy. I got a zip line set up right above my head here. A zip line for the kids going to the trampoline. Puppies. Hi, Lily. Where are the puppies at, Lily? Here's some of the puppies. You're playing, and my wife tried to make a garden over here, but as you can see, between the goats and the puppies, that did not work. That did not work. And Batman says, we have a second person. Yes, let's go check out the garden. So the garden is nothing crazy. First, I'll walk you down here. So along the lake here, I have a bunch of wild Saskatoons. June berries, or service berries, Saskatoons. So right here, just a whole whack of Saskatoons. So I consider that part of the wild garden because it's this entire bush line here, wild Saskatoons, and then the garden's just up here. I need to figure out what I'm going to do though for properly watering it, because running hoses is a nightmare. So bear with me as we walk around. There used to be, I think, an old well here. There's a big dip in here. So I'm almost wondering if I dig this back out, if I can get some water going here. Maybe not for this year, but maybe for next year. But There used to be an old well house here that caved in on itself. I almost wonder if I dig this back out, if I can get access to water from there rather than going to the lake. Here's the garden here. And I wish I could tell you more of what my wife's got planted here, but things are looking good. I know she planted a bunch of pumpkins, tomatoes back there. It's gonna be, I don't know, I'm sure onions and peppers and all sorts of beautiful things. So I wish I could tell you more, Shawnee. I can't. This is the garden. And then we've got the walking paths over to the orchard. And these are all raspberry bushes in here. Well, raspberries and rose hips. So here's some rose hips. And then let's find ourselves some raspberries. I know the wild raspberries are just starting. I don't know if my raspberry bushes are going to have anything, but you can see the raspberry bushes just starting to flower, or just finishing flowering here. So raspberries are probably another month out. But yeah, first walk through here with all the wild raspberries and rose hips. Make our way through this area along the lake. And then I'm using lake drawn water for the orchard up here. So this is the orchard. So I pump water into these drums, and then I've got a couple soaker hoses going out to here. So we got elderberry, we've got different apple trees and some pear trees in this area. Jacqueline, how you doing? So Shawnee said wild berries are very good. Yes, in the field, I've got wild strawberries growing right now. Maybe I'll take a quick meandering tour through there before we go see the other animals. So we also have wild strawberries. But yeah, the raspberries are nowhere near ready yet. Probably another good month. But raspberry bushes all throughout here. And Batman said, do you have to pay taxes or anything? Do you also do your own water, because that's cool? Yeah, so we're off grid and have a well. I do have to pay property taxes. I'm up here in Canada, so we have to pay property tax. But my property taxes are super cheap because I live in an unorganized area. There's basically no rules, but also no services. So you kind of gotta maintain stuff yourself. So while I don't pay property tax, you know, you gotta pay for things like a pile of gravel to fix up your own road. You know, if a culvert washes out, you gotta go figure that out. But property taxes are cheap, so I will take it. One of the perks of living off grid. This particular spot, for those who are new here, I've got a 156 acre off grid property. It's a peninsula, so this lake goes all the way around the property. I've got about 30 acres of fields for the animals. So 30 acres of field back here. I've got a sea can here that I plan to build a barn off of this year. And then I've got a fenced in 5 acre field where most of the animals are kept right now. My cows are actually being bred at another farm. So I boarded out my 4 cows so that they can breed with another farm. And yeah, let's take a little walk back here, see if we can find any strawberries. Georgia, our donkey is over there, chilling. And yeah, just take a little walk back here in the forest. We got the goats. Goats! Hey, goats! Anyone want to come say hi? Come here, goats! I don't think they want to come. Lily's chasing me. Hi, Lily. You left your puppies behind. And School, how you doing, School? Hi, goats. I see you. This giant pile here, I mucked out the barn last night. What a job that was. It's a mountain. Hi, Lily. Lily, can you find me any strawberries? Where are the wild strawberries at, Lily? This is a wild strawberry right here. Just small. This one's not quite ripe, but just a small little wild strawberry. They're in here. I just got to find some that are ripe. Wild strawberries right here. They're just little, so wild strawberries don't get very big. This is a wild strawberry. Just this little thing here. Little strawberry. It's about as big as they get. So sometimes I'll be out here just sitting in the fields with my kids and the cows just munching on berries. But I don't feel like going way back into the back field. So the property just keeps going and going and going. But yeah, that's a bit of a tour. And I'm going to start watching you a lot. Thank you, Batman. So last year I was doing a ton of live streaming. I was live streaming 3 days a week for almost a year. This year I just haven't been putting as much time into it because I've just been so busy doing all the farm growing and upkeep. And hey, Georgia. Hi, Georgia. Sorry, I'm saying hi to the donkey. I see her meandering over here. Hi, girl. Hi. You want to come say hi? No, you're going for a walk, aren't you? You're going to the backfield. Hi, Georgia. We'll let her be. Do you get a lot of the wild berries? Yeah, although it's almost not worth your time to sit there and have a dedicated harvest session because they're so small. But let's sneak around this way. We're gonna have to go around. We need to put the baby goats away, so that's gonna be our next journey. Right now we milk the mama goats, so you can see all the babies in here. Don't mind how messy this is. I was literally just using the skid steer to empty out the barn. Skid steer? Emptying out the barn. So this is all kind of this is all manure I need to move out of here. But I just did this last night. So all the babies are here. So I need to put the babies away into their safe shelter and then separate out the moms because we milk the moms. So we want to separate the babies for the night so that the moms actually have milk. If the babies stay with the moms, then they'll be just nursing all morning or all night. And then in the morning when we go to milk them, there just won't be much milk. So we leave them with them all day and then separate just before bed. So that's the plan. So we're gonna go see all the baby goats and our 2 sheep because yeah, it's time to put them away for the night. So let's sneak around that way. So I find over many nights of struggling to play tag with the goats and chase them and try to catch them, we realized that the easiest way to put the goats away for the night is to bring some grain, put it into our maternity section of the barn. All the goats come in and then just separate out the adults. So that is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna go get some grain, bring all the goats in, and then separate the adults. Let me show you our rabbit tractor as well. Got a couple of rabbits and some quail here. But I built this rabbit tractor so that the rabbits can sit here and cut the grass for us. So here are some of the rabbits right here. It's just an old tote with cut in half and some hardware cloth all the way around. But there's a handful of them poking their heads out here. Hi guys. And this way you can see they can just munch on the grass and then we can move them around. Yeah, baby bunnies. Okay, let's grab a bucket and grab some grain. Okay, going into the feed shed. Grab a bit of grain. And exit the feed shed. Hi goats, hi. They destroyed my hardwood cloth. I had the this gate here, and see where she's poking her head through. They ripped a hole in it, so I gotta replace that with some plywood. But that'll be this weekend. For now, they are also food motivated. Come on out, Bast. Come on out, buddy. Good boy. Okay, here we go, the juggling act. So we're gonna bring all of them over to their nighttime bedroom. So here they are all following me behind me. They know where we're going. They know this is the routine. They've learnt. So open the door, funnel them in. In we go, guys. Put some food down here for everyone. Make sure the babies actually come in. Going in, guys. One more baby. I need one more baby to go in. Go in. Go in. Yep. Perfect. Perfect. Now I can kind of close the door and shuffle them around. So we're going to set you guys up on the tripod for a second. And that way we can kind of balance you guys here, if I can. Maybe right here. Balance you guys there looking at them while I separate and do the shuffle. So here's the baby goats all in here. I still got to get the lambs. They didn't come, but let's get the mama goats out. So I have collars on them so that I can just kind of guide them out with the collars. So you are out, you are staying in. That's one mom out. This is the juggling act. Let's turn the brightness up here. Turn that up, there we go. And why don't we do. There, lighting on. That's better. Okay, now, Evie, you gotta come out next. Okay, Evie, you're out. You're out, Evie. Out. I know Faye's right there, but you're out. The whole herd here. So we just gotta sneak the moms and the dads and the brothers out. Okay, you're out, Mimi. Come on out. Walk around. Okay, you're out. Out. There, nice little juggling act here. If you guys have any questions or concerns about anything you see, feel free to ask. I'm here to answer. These are the two boys. So we got the breeding buck here, and then Bast. Bast is actually castrated. He's just a companion. Here, bud, come on out, Bast. Come on out. And they know the routine. I barely even have to touch them, and they know, okay, feeding time's over. Time to sneak out. You two are loading. Gotta grab a loading. A loading. Hey, let's leave the rest of the food for the babies. Yep. Good boy. There. So now there should be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 baby goats. Now I gotta try to get the 2 sheep. So the easiest way there is to grab Sally, and then Polly will join. I put the sheep away with the goats, the baby goats, at night, just because the adult goats will tend to pick on them. Come on, Polly. Here's Polly and Sally. Hi, Sally. Come on, Sally. Come on. Sally. Come on. We're gonna walk around everyone. We're gonna walk around all the goats. Sometimes the goats show their dominance to the sheep. Come on. Yep. Oh, you're running. You know what time it is. Yep, go on in. You too. Good girl. There, Polly and Sally are in. And the goats came sneak in to come say hi afterwards. Let's put this away and just visit with them for a second. Okay, so this is Sally licking the screen. This is Sally. Hi, Sally. And then this is Polly. We just got Polly a couple days ago. Polly came from our friend's farm. Hi, Sally. So she's a doper, and she is a Icelandic. So 2 different types of sheep here, but they're similar in size to the baby goats. Similar in size. And that way they're not gonna get picked on in here. Darlene, how you doing, Darlene? And we got some more bunnies in here. Some more baby bunnies in this one. Hi, bunnies. You got lots of food and water. And another one in here. Hi. Hi, Snow. So yeah, let's come out of here where it's a little less warm. And then I'll catch up on what you're saying, Batman. Oh, there. The next job, I'll show you the barn too. It's rough on it looks rough on this side because it was a building I had torn down and rebuilt. But I just fully mucked it out yesterday, so it's down to the gravel in here. Give it a few days to air out and dry up, and then I'll put some fresh straw in just as bedding. You'll see I got to come along on the roof here because I normally hoist the animals up to the roof to do their hooves. Not the donkey, of course, but for the goats and the sheep, that's the easiest way I found to do it. And Batman said, I have one concern. Do you have anything that hurts the animals like wolves? Yes, that's why we have the donkey and the dogs. So up here in northern Canada, we've got wolves, coyotes, fox, lynx. And so we have lost some ducks. One year we lost some ducks to a fox. And then this past winter, we lost some to a lynx. I did have to unalive the lynx because it was killing all of our ducks. So yeah, unfortunately the lynx being a predator cat, super stealthy. And she didn't do her job. She wasn't making any noise. She wasn't trying to scare it away. She probably didn't even know it was there. And so, yeah, I had to deal with the lynx. So there definitely are predators. We have coyotes, usually in the far field, like way back there. They usually don't come too close because of the donkey and the dog. And TH Outdoors, how are you doing, friend? Welcome back to the chat. It has been a hot minute since we've been live streaming. It's been probably at least a month since the last live stream. Again, just everything's so busy. We've got the puppies, all the baby goats. You know, we hatched a bunch of ducks and a bunch of chickens. Speaking of which, we got to put the ducks away for the night. My roosters are not very nice. So you got to watch when you come in here. I really think that this chick is super cool. Really nice coloring on that one. But this is one of the roosters here, and the other one's up on the roof. So this one tends to try to attack me. So this rooster likes to attack you. So you gotta be careful. He plays chicken, doesn't face you, ignores you until you turn your back, and then he runs at you. So that's him. I gotta keep one eye open so he doesn't ram into me. Okay, ducks. Here are all the ducks. Oh, I missed a goat. What are you doing, Maple? I missed her. Okay, let's get the ducks moving. Come on, ducks. Let's go. Let's go. Waddle, waddle. Come on, into your house. I'll chase the chickens out afterwards. It's time to go in for the night. Okay, don't poop on me. Don't poop on me, chickens. Okay, there's a couple back there I gotta get. And a chicken in there. And Pulse. It's almost time to put you guys away for the night too. Yeah, you guys are already putting yourselves away. Good job. Nope, my angry rooster. Do you ever try to make the foxes be nice to the other animals? And help them be another farm animal? So the foxes I don't really have too much of a problem with, because when the foxes do try to take out an animal, they'll take one. So a fox will come in the middle of the night, try to steal one duck. The reason for all this metal wiring and everything is to keep the foxes out. Every once in a while, they go unnoticed and manage to chew a hole through something and find their way in. But there is no befriending a fox. I mean, if you were to find a fox pup, then maybe you have a chance to domesticate it a little bit, but they are just purely a predator. It's a wild animal that can hurt you, so there's no real domesticating them. But I do not go out of my way to try to trap or kill them. The lynx, I had to because he killed 9 of my ducks. But I don't like my rooster. He's gonna go after me if no, he's okay. Okay, I think I got all of them in here, so close the duck door. Hi, ducks. I built them this log cabin. Bulldog, what's poppin', man? Lock the door behind them so that they are safe for the night, and close this door. There, close and lock. There, the ducks are locked away for the night. So yeah, ducks are locked away for the night. And Bulldog says, what's up, G? You ever find that bobcat? So I did end up shooting it, and there was quite the blood trail. It never came back. So I'd found it the next day, still alive, but injured. I chased it for a while, never saw it again. So I think it succumbed to its injuries. It's not the way I would like to have done it, but he was coming in, stalking all the The ducks killed 9 of them, killed 9 of my ducks. So I had to get rid of them. And Carlos says, are you in Canadian? Are you the Canadian? Yes, sir. Welcome to Canada. Welcome to White Pines Homestead. Look at the lake. We've got 156 acres here. And Bulldog says, just chilling like a villain. Hope all is good. Is all blessed with you, sir? Yes, thank you. Things are going good. I can't really complain except for this rooster. This one rooster. He always makes me nervous because I know he's coming after me if I turn my back to him. I'll keep the camera on you guys, see what he does. Okay, I got to get this one more chicken in. In for the night. In for the night. Here, I'll put your water in with you. In for the night. In for the night. Hey. Did you guys... I don't know if you saw that. He freaking came after me. Get. I want those chickens in here. He's a little bugger. He's a little bugger. I want you guys in for the night, though. I got one out. And it's so annoying not being able to turn your back to your rooster. Okay, you guys come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Hop on in. Go in. Yep. Come on. In we go. 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 One more. No, you came back out. Ugh. Here's a chicken for you. Here's a chicken. Hey, I thought you were the rooster for a second. You guys came running around the corner. Okay, in you go. You. In. Yeah. In. No! I want you guys to stay in. Ducks are so much easier, guys. The ducks are so much easier. I've never been attacked by a duck, and they just go in for the night. These chickens. And I got the rooster sitting there. Ah! Come on. Everyone, back in. Back in. This food dish is empty from the goats. What if I put it in there, though, will you guys? I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. I'm keeping an eye on this guy. This guy's going to attack me any second. The moment I turn my back, he's running at me. He's checking. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about running me. He's thinking about it. He's thinking about it. He's stalking me. You see that? He's coming. Hey! None of that. No. If he gets me while I'm on live stream, he's the next video is going to be a how to cook a rooster video. Do you want to be food? Do you want to be supper? If he's always mean and he doesn't really do anything, why don't you get rid of him? I can't. Well, you know, I'm contemplating. And TH says, are all those white ones Brahmas? I know I've got like Rhode Island Reds. I think there are some Brahmas. There's 3 different mixes. So there's 3 different ones here, and I don't know them all. That's my wife's domain. But yeah, I wish I would have been able to keep the lynx as well. But it is what it is. I'm gonna have to put the rooster away soon. Force him into his house so he doesn't keep chasing me around. Okay, chickens. In for the night. The rooster is stalking me. Guys, are we going all the way around? Did you guys see how easy it was to put the ducks away? Did you guys see how easy it was to put the ducks away? The ducks were no problem. Chickens, it's a big game of chase. Even the goats were easier than these little chicks. It doesn't help that I keep looking over my shoulder. Okay. Time to go in, guys. Time to go in, and then I'm gonna close the door, and I'm gonna catch the rest of them. If you don't wanna go in on your own, I gotta catch you. All while battling a rooster. I'm going slow. Hey. Okay, you guys stay. You, I don't trust you. And Bulldog stole the spot. We got Batman in number 2. I am thinking about replacing that rooster because he's so mean. He's so mean. But a mean rooster also keeps predators away to some extent, so. Okay, come on, come on. Go back in. Good. I think only one more. I think only one more, and I think it went into the other. It might have went in with the other chickens. I think it went in here. Yep. You go in. You go in. No, don't attack me. Don't attack me. I want you to go in. Don't attack. There it is. There's the chicken. There's it. There they are. In. In. Go in. Go in. In. Both of you. In. Hop up. Good. That should be the last of them. You little bugger. I'm gonna lock you out. I'm gonna lock you out for the night. You can try to be useful around here. Defend against foxes. You know, close the door. We got some of the girls in here. Some of them way up on the roof, but they're safe there. That rooster, man, that rooster. He'll wait till you turn your back and then he'll charge at you. And then he just slashes at your back with his little claws. Doesn't really hurt, but it's annoying. Hi, goats. Hi, everyone. Okay, let's go see the puppies because I think we got to put all the puppies away for the night now. So you guys stay. You guys aren't coming out. They know my routine, so they try to sneak out with me. You guys got to stay in the field. Stay in the field. That's where your food is. Okay. Now let's find some puppies. Let's find some puppies. So, here's Lily. Here's Mama. So if Mama's here, then the puppies should not be far behind. Puppies! Puppies! Are you all hiding under my house? Come here, puppies! Puppies! They like to go under the deck and under that section of the house. That very well could be where they are. Come here, pups! Come on, pups! Come here, pups! Oh, beautiful night anyway. Oh, sit down and see if I can see any puppies. Puppies! I don't see them, but I gotta get them to come out so that they can go into their house. The puppies are so cute. What kind of breed are they? They are Anatolian Shepherd mixed with Golden Retriever / Yellow Lab. Lily is a Golden Retriever with a bit of Yellow Lab in her, and then we bred them with a full Anatolian Shepherd. So they will be good family dogs and good farm dogs. They're going to be big, but still energetic. So yeah, we've got 7 out of 8 of them spoken for right now. Someone's coming to buy. Someone already picked up one of them. Someone's coming tomorrow to pick up another. We're keeping one for ourselves, and then the other 4 of the 5 are all spoken for. Hi, Lily. This is Mama. This is Lily. Hi, Lily. Where are your puppies? Where are they? Where are your puppies, Lily? You want to go get them for me? Can you go get your puppies? Can you go get your puppies? Where are your puppies? Puppies! I have your mom ransom. I have her hostage. Come get her. Come rescue her. I'm sure they're under the house, but I don't see them, and then I don't feel like crawling under there. I feel like they'll come out. Lily, let's go take a little walk and see if the puppies are somewhere else. I think they're under the house, though. I sealed in the rest of under the house. I just need to do underneath the deck now. For obvious reasons, that's the last place that I'm sealing. You can see here the plan here. So I ran skirting that's insulated. So I put insulation on the back side of this, and I actually notched these 2x4s with channels so that the plywood can slide up and down with the frost heave. Because up here in northern Canada, the ground moves a lot in the winter. The frost pushes the ground up and down. And so I sealed it in And then my plan is to take some cedar off my sawmill and mill some boards and run some boards across to make it pretty. Leave the plywood able to float up and down a bit, but then screw on some plywood siding. I mean cedar. So yeah, I've got a couple cedar trees cut for that. I just need to drag them out of the forest. And then I can let them dry for a season, and then yeah, that's the plan. But the puppies aren't back here, so they must be under the house. Puppies. Puppies! Lily taught them that. Lily taught them to go hide under the house. And I've already fed them, so they can't really use food as a motivation to get them out. Isn't that right, Lily? Where'd your puppies go? Puppies! Are they all sleeping under the house right now? Are they all sleeping under the house? Do you ever sometimes do some stuff just to relax? Yeah, this is relaxing. Chilling, looking underneath the house for puppies is relaxing. Oh. Puppies! Oh, they're under there. They're under there. It's hard to see them on the camera, but they are so under there. Puppies! Puppies! I see you. I see you hiding under there. Chewing through my gas lines. Trying to chew on my water lines. I see you guys hiding under there. Oh, well, I'll try to get them in a bit. My idea of fun is using the sawmill, making some boards for the kids to make benches, cutting wood. You know, we got firewood, a little bit of firewood everywhere. Living off grid is a lot of work. And also, I'm not just living off grid. I'm living off grid while raising animals and having the homestead. So, you know, we got all the piggy wiggies over here in the forest. Everyone needs some attention every day. Here's some pigs. So it's constant work. But it's work that, you know, hardens your body, hardens your soul. It's enjoyable. It's purpose-driven. Just always doing something. You're not a lot of time to watch TV and stuff. I will watch some shows. Speaking of which, I found a child's shoe. Child lost his handle. I will watch some TV when I'm having like a bath or something. I have a bad back. I had spinal surgery last fall. So there will be some times when I'm not using the sawmill and making lumber and dragging trees out of the bush. Here's a couple boards I recently made here. Some boards here. I've been cutting a road in through here. Got a giant walking trail. But I do a lot of foraging as well. So when I come into the forest like this, I'm always looking for wild edible mushrooms and berries and various fungi and food. So like on this birch tree right here, this is a burl of chaga. So we got some chaga right here. That is a type of basically parasitic growth on a birch tree that can be used to make medicinal teas. The birch tree is also known for having birch polypore. Birch polypore is a type of mushroom that is can be used as a wound salve, a wound poultice. I've got a few trees here I got to drag out of the bush for some firewood. This next one I got to cut down will be good for lumber. So I got lots of stuff to do. This one here, this was a straighter one I was planning to rip a couple boards out of, but I don't know if I need to now. I might just turn this one into firewood. But the project I was gonna use that for, I used some other birch for. So I might burn that one. But yeah. And the next time you do a live, I will be on. I appreciate that. Thank you, Batman. Yeah, I'd like to get more back into a regular schedule. Like I said, last year I was going 3 days a week. This year it's been, I don't know, I've been normally working so late around the homestead that I just haven't put the focus into live streaming, so it's been more sporadic. But I do enjoy live streaming. I make a lot of shorts and I make the odd live video as well. I probably do about 1 or 2 live videos a month, 1 or 2 long form videos a month, and then probably 2 or 3 short form videos every week. So if you want to see some of the other stuff going on around the homestead, cute animal moments or just quick tips, check out our YouTube shorts. A lot of good content in there. And then, like I said, the long form videos are more purpose driven, more guides, foraging videos, a couple of the build projects. I've got one big one I got to do soon. Once I paint the house, I plan to use a white stain and redo the house and then put that cedar siding on. Once I do that, I'll be ready to do the before and after of the house. So when we bought it 2.5 years ago compared to now, it's been a drastic change. Put an addition on it, gutted the whole thing, redid the whole thing. So it's that'll be a nice comparison, side-by-side walkthrough video. I've got all that original footage. I was showing that the barn looks rough on the other side, but this is what the barn looks like on this side. I just need to finish siding the barn on the other side to make the other side match and look pretty, but you'll get the gist of it. This is what the barn is going to look like. That's all engineered wood. Don't mind the white spot up there. That's just paper that I need to rub off for packing paper. But yeah, so this is this side of the barn. The other side will match. Lots to do, lots to do. Let's go say goodnight to the goats here. Okay, goats. Here's some quail, a couple more rabbits that are separated right now, and some goats. Hi, Mimi. Hi, Mimi. Hello. Hi, Faye. Bast, how you doing? Okay, Batman, I hope you have yourself a great night. I hope all of you guys have a great night. Thank you for joining me. And that ends the animal chores. So it is time to go to bed. So good night, and we will chat again next time. Take care, guys.